Welcome back, folks. With me, Phil Too Rarely, watching part 11 the Crash Bandicoot 2 Let's Play. This is the second last part, and I gotta say, it's been a really awesome Let's Play. I'm talking as if we're already done, but we got two more levels in this part. It's gonna be a very short part. We're gonna take out Night Fight and then Pack Attack. So, Night Fight, it's an okay level. It's a bit of a chore to get the box gem and the death route gem, but it's not overly unfair, so to speak. You can kind of cheese the level by turning up the brightness on your panel or your television, whatever you're playing this game on, because you will need the dragonfly to see what's up ahead, unless, again, of course, you cheese the level by turning up your panel. That's what I certainly used to do back in the day. I think I mentioned that in the previous nighttime level, but just make sure you stay very quick. Don't die. There is a death route right here, so make sure you don't die. And then you're going to go through this death route, I would say, at a very brisk pace. That way you can get these dragonflies so you can see up ahead. There is a gem here, of course, and there are, I believe there's 2 or 3 boxes that you need to take out all in this route to make sure you get the box gem. So you have to go on the death route, and then you are going to have to backtrack around towards the screen towards you to get the rest of the boxes on the normal route, which it makes this a bit of a pain, because one way you're going towards the screen, you'll have light because of the dragonfly, but when you run back away from the screen, going back this way to that branch, you won't have very much light. The only light you'll have is either from the nitros letting you know, like, oh hey, there's dangerous nitros here, or the robots that have spotlights on them, which you can't take those out anyways. But just to talk about the bonus room, there's 20 boxes here, and what you want to do is you want to take out some of these boxes before you touch the dragonfly. That way you make as much use of the light as possible, otherwise the dragonfly is going to run away. So make sure you take out all these boxes. You can take out those boxes on the right if you want and farm the fruit before you get the dragonfly. That's completely up to you. I'm not going to do that. Slide underneath the nitros and hold down the circle button, or I guess the slide button. I'm thinking about the PlayStation. That way he crashes and bop his head into nitros and becomes an angel. 20 of the 29 are breakable. The other 9 are going to be nitros. And this is what makes it very difficult. There's no light when you don't have a dragonfly. So if you are very careful and you look at the screen, you can make out some pits. Sometimes there's not any pits, and other times there are. I find that this route has significantly less pits, but there are still some. The robots are going to be right here to give you just a little bit of light. There'll be some dragonflies along your path. Since we broke that checkpoint box right there, I do believe that when you die, that dragonfly will respawn there. So you'll have light. So if you do die, it's not the end of the world. You'll have some spotlight. But if you're doing this one time through without dying, it's a bit of a pain. Especially when nitros like that threaten to jump and, you know, blow up in your face. So keep going. I think there's a few more boxes, so let's just keep on going. And then if you make a mental note, you know there's no more boxes. So the last box up that we just broke, you can actually start hightailing it back to the beginning of this track. So again, remember to take your time and just spot out any sort of pits. Right here, there's no pits, but again, if you're very careful, you're looking at the screen and you can barely make out a little bit of an outline of a pit, and you can jump over it, and then eventually you'll get to where you were where that branch point was when you came out of the death route, which I think we're right here now. So continue. Maybe we're not there quite there yet. I want to say we're already past it, but oh no, there's a nitro, so we weren't there yet. I think it's a little bit more up ahead, but again, remember that you have a little bit of light with those robots, but then just remember, take your time. If you do remember where the pits are with the dragonfly, then you know, more power to you. I'm not one of those super memorizing people, but we're already back on the normal route. So get that dragonfly, and then we are almost done. Yeah, because I remember, yeah. So up here, we take out this lizard, jump on this pit, and there'll be the exit right here, yeah. Hit the nitro detonator box, so we'll get 46 out of 46 boxes. We got the box gem, and we are done with Night Fight. So a little bit of a pain of a level if you don't adjust your brightness on your TV, or you just want to do it the old hard way and just do it the legitimate way. But no one says you can't do that. I'm all for doing that if you need to. Anywho, we're done with that. I'm going to go ahead and skip Crash's little dance for once, and we're going to save, and then we're going to go into Pack Attack, the second of the jetpack levels, and I don't have a pun for it. I don't have puns for any of these levels in this part. That's a little bit of a shame. But this is the second and the last jetpack level. And this right here, this first attempt is what you see on my very first attempt. I make a big goof and I decide to jump cut back to a later attempt. But let's just go and go through it. But I find that the wires are a little bit more active here. They tend to go a little bit lower, I find. And there's a box to the left I'm missing right there. So make sure you get that box, and then go back, and I'm trying to think where right there. So I hit that laser, I tripped that laser, and then I don't get that box that you saw on the right. So we're gonna go ahead and restart this, and then we're gonna go. I always get super slow and paranoid on these levels, especially Pack Attack. Pack Attack's one of those where I'll always miss a box the first time I play through it. And there is actually a lot less breakable boxes here than there are nitros. I think maybe there's only like 19 breakable boxes of I think 40 something boxes, and the majority of them are nitros. So break this checkpoint box, get that box, and then watch out for the lasers. Be a little bit mindful. I almost was not mindful there, and I was most definitely not mindful there. So make sure you hit the scientist, and then wait for him to stop his shock, and then spin him into the firewall. 2 boxes up ahead, break them, stay along the upper path if you want. I'm a little bit paranoid again. I'm over here thinking that I missed the box. So then right here, just go straight through the circle of bombs and the nitros once you get a path, and then just go, and then just watch out for the wires. Again, I feel like these wires go a lot lower. And then of course you got the laser trap right there. But I didn't make it, but let's try that again. So we're going to go through there, break the checkpoint box, go get that box, get the Aku box, a little bit of a protection right there. Go over the fire, laser trap, whatever you want. You just go right through it. Oh geez. Hit this box, and then hit the scientist. There's no boxes there. So hit the scientist into the firewall. Again, take your time here. You don't want to go and touch him prematurely and get shot. I love that scream. I like the original Scream more from the original Crash shoot, but you get those 2 boxes, then get the checkpoint box, or you hit the checkpoint box first, but I like to hit those boxes first in case I do die. I don't ever have to hit them again. And then watch the hot pipes up ahead, watch the nitros, and this right here should be the end of the part right here once you get through his firewall. So again, hit him. There were 16, no, we still got a little bit more. So get this box, and there'll be a crystal on the right side, so just be very, very, very careful with the laser trap and the nitros. And then the crystal's on the right, so make sure you get that. Don't get a little bit stuck like I am. Come on, crash. There you go. And then go under or above the fire, whichever orb. And then avoid the bombs, avoid the wires, and you'll be home free. Which I think I'm going to make this. Ooh, that was close. Okay. And as you see, there are 17 out of 45 boxes. The rest are nitros. So make sure you hit the nitro detonator box, and we are done with part 11, the shortest part of this playthrough. And I'll catch you on the next one, folks. Have a good one. Bye.